And see, I have no path constraint. What that means is basically if I find a way through, then that's the path. I mean, there's no basic path constraint whatsoever. That's what that means. So theoretically, it's not just me, but theoretically, yeah, there's no path constraints. You just got to find the path, and they're not supposed to really hide the thing either. So it's you got to go to the Bitcoin PDF, right? Right here. I don't know if I can copy this or not. I don't mess with this too much. As long as the majority of CPU power is controlled by nodes that are not cooperating to attack the network, they'll generate the longest chain and outpace the attackers. The network itself requires a minimal structure. Messages are broadcast on a best effort basis, and nodes can leave and rejoin the network at will, accepting the longest proof of work chain as proof of what happened while they were gone. We define an electronic coin as a chain of digital signatures. I'm looking for another very key wording thing in here. This ain't what I'm going to look for, but this is good here too. The solution we propose begins with a timestamp server. This is a clock, okay? This is the time servers. Here's how the steps to run the network, all right? Right there, new transactions are broadcast to all nodes. That's fucking one violation already because they hide all kinds of shit. Each node collects new this is you want to read a list of what they're violating. Here's what the 1 through 6. Every single one of these things is fucking they're violating. I don't even want to read all that shit. They're violating it. Here you go. By convention. Here's an important fucking word right here. Look. By convention. The first transaction in a block is a special transaction that starts a new coin owned by the creator. Come on, highlight it. A special transaction that starts a new coin owned by the creator of the block. This adds an incentive for nodes to support the network and provides a way to initially distribute coins into circulation since there is no central authority to issue them. The steady addition of a constant of amount of new coins is analogous to gold miners expending resources to add gold to circulation. In our case, it is CPU time and electricity that is expended. The incentives can also be funded with transaction fees if the output value of a transaction is less than its input value. The difference is a transaction fee that is added to the incentive value of the block containing the transaction. Once a predetermined number of coins have entered circulation, the incentives can transition entirely. Transaction fees will be completely inflation free. Reclaiming disk space, that's important. A block header with no transactions would be about 80 bytes, blah, blah, blah. With computer systems typically selling with 20 megabytes of RAM as of 2008 and Moore's Law predicting current growth of 1.2 gigabytes a year, storage should not be a problem even if the block headers must be kept in memory. If you've seen my picture on Facebook where I couldn't, my file upload failed or download failed or load failed because it needs to be smaller than 20 million megabytes, storage is not an issue, right? Yeah, my file, it needs to be smaller than 20 million megabytes. Try something smaller than 20 million megabytes. Mull that shit over for a while. Anyway,